Battle of the Vanillas. We've all seen it come and go, and they've all gone viral multiple times on this app. Let's do the ultimate comparisons video. First off, this was my first love. I got her in 2022. So it's like macerated. Look how ugly. It's like old. One of my favorite, like straight up fluffy vanillas. It does last forever. It projects amazingly. Vanilla caramel ice cream, fluffy deliciousness. Then Paris Corner dropped their caramel cascade. It's kind of like a body spray. You're gonna get a big dose of alcohol, and then you're gonna start getting the fragrance that you want. Overall, it's a really good one for the price and for what you're getting. As it macerated after 4 months, you don't get that alcohol anymore, and it's actually quite nice. By the way, this one is very similar to this in the dry down. So in the opening, it's very like plasticky, Laffy Taffy, but then give it like an hour or two, it's very, very close to this. But I'm giving it a C because the whole thing is not similar. Next up was the Vanilla Sex. The way that this smelled in the beginning, it kind of reminded me of like almond milk, but like with tonka. I still don't love this one. If you want more of that almondy tonka touch to your vanilla, you're gonna like this one. But it's not a fluffy almond, it's not a fluffy vanilla. It's more of this like close to the skin, milky, lotiony, almond milky. Then Lattafa dropped Eclair. Now this is the best dupe. If somebody was in between these two and they were like, hey Farah, hey Farah, I just want a really good fluffy vanilla, I'm gonna tell them these are your two options. It's gonna depend on your budget. The only main difference here is Eclair is a little bit more milky, a little bit more creamy. It doesn't have a strong of a tonka like this. I've only had this for a couple of months as well, but I can tell as this macerates, it's gonna get better and better. It's gonna get creamier, it's gonna get more delicious. I've had this the longest. I have a really big relationship with this, and I have a lot of memories with this, so I just know how this wears on me. But honestly, I've worn these two to bed. I've worn these two on walks just to test out longevity, just to test out if somebody's gonna say something to me as I'm like walking. So similar, so similar. It's just if you have like a nose like mine, yeah, you're gonna pinpoint this is the creamier one, this has a little bit more tonka, but overall literally like 90% similar. They're so similar. Best dupe so far. So fluffy, so creamy, so milky, delicious. Love it. PARIAX That Girl Viral Vanilla. Oof. Ooh, baby. Okay, so this is inspired by these two guys, okay? This is also a great price for a scent that's gonna give you a little bit more ambery and a little bit more tonka in the dry down. Still a great fluffy vanilla, but it has a little bit more amber and tonka in the dry down. If you're on a budget and you want something that's really close to Bianco Latte, I would highly suggest getting Eclair. If you want something closer to Vanilla Sex, get the PARIAX That Girl Viral Vanilla, just because it's a little bit more fluffier than this, and you still get the ambery, almondy touches, and you save some money. Caramel Cascade is good. It's just not as good as this. Simple as that. However, if this is out of budget, get this. It's super similar. I'm just being really picky. There's just a little bit of an alcohol opening, and then the alcohol disappears, and then you get the gorgeous fluffy vanilla tonka that's really close to Bianco Latte. It's not as strong as Bianco Latte. It's not as strong as Lattafa, but think of it as a body spray. It's not gonna give you the longevity you want.